Hello, Sowers here with a FIFA video again, and as you can probably tell, Gareth Bale has just signed for FC Sowers, and I've played a few games here to test him out, and as you can see I'm on 1 point in Division 4, and since starting the series I've not actually lost, so it's going pretty well so far, 1 draw, and in my first game I had a tough opponent with Messi and Neymar up front, and playing the 4-4-2 formation as well. But yeah, this guy, I had no idea how good he was going to be. So obviously when somebody has Messi, you usually think he's going to be pretty good. But hopefully Gareth Bale can cancel that out. And straight away Gareth Bale making his mark, getting through, but a great save out of his goalkeeper there. So this is obviously my first game really using him in online play, but I've played a few friends and stuff with him so far. And I'm really impressed with Bale so far. I've been really impressed with how quick he is, how strong he is. He's not like a Neymar where he's real nippy. Neymar, you can move real fast in tight situations, but with Bale, if you get through one-on-one, nobody is touching him. And once you get used to using him, he's just amazing all round. And as you can see here, just a bit of build-up play on the right. But Neymar and Bale, both on the wings, just seems to suit this team so much, especially with Diego Costa in the middle. And I'm just causing issues going down the wings, but Isco, nice bit of play out with Isco right there. Isco really as well, is starting to shine a bit more as well, having a bit more room because I'm starting to use the wingers a lot more. But yeah, Isco, another shot again, and you know, once again, like I said in my other videos, my biggest problem is that I'm not finishing my chances, and just throughout this whole video you'll see I miss so many chances. Another header out of PK there, saved off the line, not much I could do about that one, but once again another cross, kind of whipped this one out a bit wide because I noticed he was pulling his keeper out a bit. But yeah, Bale once again getting a shot off there, kind of making his mark, and I know it's because I probably because I got a new player that I've tried to use him a lot more than what I normally would. Which you can't really blame me for, but you can see at the halfway point 11 shots I've had and I've not scored. I've dominated the whole game, but I get a bit of a lucky bounce there. Neymar once again, a bit of a sloppy shot, and I don't really know if it's just me or if it's the players, but you know, I'm really dominant in terms of defence and possession on the ball and creating chances. Just the finishing part which I'm struggling with, but Isco gets through here and I think this is guaranteed to go in, and it goes wide. So yeah, I'm really kind of struggling at this point. I'm thinking to myself, what am I actually doing wrong? Maybe I'm rushing things a bit too much, I'm not so sure, but this guy gets through one of his first kind of clear-cut chances, and he misses as well. I just at that point thought, oh, here we go again, Messi's going to score here, but he puts it wide. But a bit of a handball there by Costa, if you noticed that, and it kind of led me into a build-up play there, and I thought it's worth the volley shot, but once again it was on target, didn't do too bad. But Javi Martinez with a little dinky chip, and that was my first goal of this game after a good 14-15 shots. And it was a pretty decent build-up play. Costa, nice little volley, but yeah, I kind of fell down the chip button by mistake when I scored this goal. As you'll see in the replay here, this is actually a chip, and the keeper really, he probably should have got to that. But yeah, I'll take any goal I can get at this stage. But nice little build by Isco, once again just weaving in and out, really causing problems for everybody. And Bale and Neymar, don't get me wrong, they are amazing players, but Isco as well, inform Isco by the way, if you're wondering which one it is. He's just so good in tight situations. It's like he's got extra dribbling abilities, but how that did not go in, I have no idea at all. His defender managed to get it off the line. But like I say, really dominated this first game. I was real pleased with how I played. Danny Alves was an absolute rasper there. I honestly thought that was going in, but I was in disbelief that didn't go in. Amazing save by his keeper. But yeah, 1-0 first game. A good win in my second match. That puts me onto 4 points, I believe. But yeah, Javi Martinez, the unlikely scorer in that game against Stanky 1, who had a pretty good team. But there we go, 20 shots I had, 1 went in out of 14 on target, 62% possession. The other person got absolutely annihilated. So to win 1-0, was not too bad. At least I won. But I played another match here against another 4-4-2 formation. I thought, I'm going to play another game after that. I was really pleased with how I played. I just want to improve my finishing. And yeah, this was kind of the game where Bale really made an impact. You can see here just a fantastic ball through to Diego Costa. And I think I had a bit more time to wait on that one and kind of decide what I was going to do. And yeah, dispatched that pretty nicely there. And Diego Costa teaching the rest of his teammates that is how you finish, lads. So yeah, pretty nice ball by Bale here. I was real pleased with that. And he's definitely been worth the money, I think, so far. But I might try him down the middle instead of Isco, instead of putting him on the wing, because I want to see how he plays there. But so far, once again, another amazing ball by Bale. I thought it was worth the volley, but it went out of the stadium pretty much. Actually, no, it bounced back in by the look at that there. But yeah, literally, he absolutely blasted that one over there, Costa. But like I said, Bale just showing his strength there. You could just see it. I know that was Coutinho that was on his back, but he just shrugs him off like he's not even there. And somehow it bounces back to him again, and you can kind of see the pace here just accelerates. It's so strong. And once he gets past the defender, it's like they cannot touch him. I was playing a friend of mine today, and he had really good team, you know, in terms of he had like David Luiz and people like that, and he was just shrugging David Luiz off the ball, and I mean he's been amazing for me so far. But there we go, my second goal pretty late into the game. Not as many highlights in this one, but I did have loads of chances in this as well. But yeah, it was kind of a bit of a scrappy game really, not as entertaining the other one. But a nice outside of the boot finish there, and I think that was pretty much at the point where this guy was like, you know, I've had enough here. I'd had 13 shots by that point here. He I think had 2. So yeah, you can see that there at the bottom of the right side. But yeah, that was as entertaining as the other games that I played. So yeah, played 2 games, won 2, 7 points out of 3 games. Really pleased with that, and still unbeaten since I started doing this series. So I'm pretty pleased with how I'm playing on the Xbox One version so far. Really enjoying it, and that's kind of why I'm still doing these videos. I'm just really enjoying FIFA. But there we go, another team 4-3-3 this time, and straight away I get through with Neymar into the 11th minute, and I score. Pretty nice finish. It was one of those FIFA angles really where you can't really miss from that angle unless you mess it up completely. But a nice little finish there. And I kind of noticed early on in this game as well, this is the kind of player that likes to pass it around a lot. I should have scored there with Neymar. You get those players sometimes that think they can just pass around all day, but they are quite annoying because I don't know why they do it really. But yeah, missing a few chances once again. This was this guy's first real chance there. This is probably the toughest game I played out of the 3 actually, but I still dominated in general. Diego Costa just wide there with another shot. So in general I am getting a lot of chances, and I think that's a good thing that I'm actually getting a lot of chances on goal, rather than it being the other way around where I'm barely getting any chances but finishing my chances. I think improving on my finishing won't be something that's going to be too hard to deal with. But yeah, in general I'm pretty pleased with how I'm playing. But this guy, you can see there, just trying to chip through a ball once again. That seems, I mean, my defending I'm really pleased with so far. People just try and chip through balls, so I thought I'd give him a bit of a taste of medicine. About 4 chip through balls there. Just passing it between Costa and Bale the whole time, and the keeper spills it, and I just couldn't score a second goal. I can't seem to kill these games off at the moment. You can see at the halfway point, 8 shots I've had, he's had 3, 4 of mine on target. Pretty dominant once again. And then it came down to pretty much this second goal that I got from a penalty, as he tried to cut me through the back. Diego Costa with the penalty. I thought I'd do a little dummy just to see where he was going to go, and he dispatches it to the right side. So yeah, just to end this one here as well, a little Gareth Bale free kick. You can see his animations, they've really got that really accurate and bang on, and from the free kicks I've used of him, he's really good on them as well. So I haven't been able to do a knuckleball yet though, which I really want to do, but you could see there on the stats, pretty much dominated in general again. 10 points out of 4 games. I need 6 more points in 6 games, as you can see there. So I'm really pleased with how it's all been going. Hope you guys enjoyed this video there, kind of showing Gareth Bale and my team at the moment. Like I said, really enjoying doing FIFA. Thanks to all of you who've been watching these videos and liking it. Please drop a like if you enjoyed it, that really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next video guys. Take it easy.